Alright guys, welcome. So as we continue our study of Mr. Hogan, so here's some film, 1953 in Mexico, the Pan American Open, 2 weeks after he won the Masters. So we're going to do basically a hand path trace, and then we're going to look at some club shaft movements. So what I've done in yellow, anything in yellow is backswing, anything in blue is downswing. So I've traced his hands in these yellow boxes. Then with the lines I'm going to mark what's barely visible with shaft location and shaft angle. So you can probably see through. I try to use very light lines so you could see through and see a little bit of the shaft. But I've definitely just marked shaft angle locations in yellow. Then what I did was mark in bold the last visible location of the shaft in the backswing. And you also see his hands fitting in that top box. So his hands are climbing those yellow boxes to the top. Then what we're going to see is a pretty dramatic flattening as he moves from top yellow box to the first blue box, which is downswing hand path. We don't get a shaft. We don't get a visible shaft location until the second box. And then I went ahead and marked for you in bold blue the first visible shaft location on the downswing. So from the last bold, or the first and only bold yellow line to the only bold blue line is a 25, give or take, 25-degree flattening of the shaft angle. So even though his hands have moved slightly towards the ball, as you see the blue boxes are closer to the ball than the yellow lines, he's going to flatten that shaft angle significantly. And then as he moves to the third blue box, we can see now the shaft becomes very visible, and it's on the same angle as the shaft was at address. Then because of the speed of the swing and the film that they used back then, his hands are going to move a long distance between the third box and the fourth box, but we can see again the last visible angle of the shaft coming in. Same angle as address, just slightly higher. And then we're going to lose the shaft on the next couple frames until we get impact exactly on that same shaft plane. So some pretty interesting things there. And then what I'm going to do is go side by side here and go find our trace. And show the flattening. From this view we can see, if we go frame by frame here, we got a little clearer picture. There's that initial flattening move of the shaft right here. Okay, so that was all backswing. So here's the first move down. You can see the white line is the club shaft, how it flattens pretty significantly. Even flatter still. And then it's going to start to climb out towards the ball. So that gives you a couple of different views of what he was doing from transition into the downswing with the hand path, also with the club shaft. So we'll continue studying, and make sure you give this a thumbs up. If you got any questions, let us know. Thanks for watching.